fresh off the practice field. Hasn't even had time to take a shower. He doesn't care. He loves it, man. He's in NFL sweat right now and out of the University of Notre Dame, and hopefully a big key part of the Jaguars' long-term future here. Jack Kiser joins us, Mike Dempsey, and Tony Smith on 1010XL. Jack, good morning. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate you coming on. One of our co-hosts is a big Notre Dame fan.
Yeah.
And she's bummed. She missed you by about 10 minutes, man. So, yes, hi from Taylor. She's very happy to have you. We're all happy to have you here in Jacksonville. And, what's camp been like? I mean, your first one in the NFL. It's still football, but what's the professional experience been like for you so far?
Yeah, it's a little different. It's a little hotter down here than South Bend, right? So that's been the big thing getting used to is just coming out here and, 8 a.m. the humidity is –
already 90 alive, right?
And then from there, the sun comes out and it's just burning you. But it's been good. I think, honestly, though, Notre Dame prepared me really well for, mentally, the mental aspect, the playbook, the pressure, right? And then physically, I think, everything that we did was very similar between, what we did in the weight room and sports science and then on the field. Similar intensity. Obviously, the talent is a little bit different, right? You ones, twos, or threes, you're going against studs out there pretty much, and it's guys are trying to earn a job every single day, and you can see that. And so I think that's the big difference when it comes to being on the grass.
Have you had a kind of welcome to the NFL moment yet? We know preseason hasn't officially kicked off yet, so there's plenty more to come, but just in what you've experienced.
Yeah, I mean, every day you have some type of moment where it's like, oh, that's a little different than what it used to be like, right? Whether it's, getting Big Fred up on you and you're trying to get off a block and he just bear hugs you, right? He's a big dude. There's not many like that in college. And so, every single day something happens where it's like, yeah, like that this is the NFL. But I'm sure there's going to be, more of those moments, as the season rolls on and as the career goes on. And like I said, every day there's going to be some type of thing to learn from and try to get better from.
Take us back for a moment, if you would, to the lead up to the draft. The Jags take you 107 overall in the 4th round. Did you know you were on Jacksonville's radar? What was the process like?
Yeah, I really had no clue. I feel like, we thought we had a sense of, what teams really liked me and what picks were coming up of where I could possibly fall. Really never had a big interview with the Jaguars. Never had a 30 visit or, at the draft didn't meet with them. So really never had much contact with them, and then all of a sudden got the pick. And so it was a pretty surreal moment when that happened, right? Like you get a phone call and you're like, oh, you answer it's Jacksonville, and it's like, oh, like my whole family was shocked. My agent was shocked. Like it was a cool moment for sure.
Well, and you shouldn't feel bad. They didn't do 30 visits, right? They feel like they can learn everything they need to learn. They don't want to tip their hand, so you were in good company with the rest of the draft prospects.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, I guess, yeah. It seems like that was a common theme throughout everybody. It was like, oh, yeah, we really didn't know that Jacksonville was super interested. Yep. So I'm not alone in that aspect.
I know you still got a few days of practice before the game against the Steelers coming up on Saturday, but just how ready are you to see someone in an opponent's jersey in a Jaguars uniform yourself?
Yeah, I mean, to play football is fun, but when you play against the same guys every day, like, you beat on the same guys every day, it gets, it becomes not mundane, but just repetitive, right? And I think, being in the stadium last Friday and having that night practice kind of opened your eyes like, wow, like, I really want that taste of a real game action against a team in a different uniform, right? And so to know that's coming up and have the opportunity to go out there again at night and put on a show and try to perform to your best against opponent and compete, that's going to be really fun.
We see you on the initial depth chart listed competing at the middle linebacker spot, right? So what has Foye Oluokun been like to kind of learn from? Is he taking you in and try to teach you a few tricks of the trade?
Yeah, I mean, first off, like I would say everybody in that room is high-class, top-notch guys, right? Not just football players, but men and leaders. And so it's been really great for me to walk into a linebacker room with Chad Muma, Foye, Dev, Ventrell, everybody in that room, and just be able to, pick up tips and pointers and wisdom from them, not only on the football field, but also in the weight room or, in the meeting room or just, how to be a professional outside of the building, right? It's been really awesome. But, Foye just has this maturity to him, this professionalism, and you just sit there and watch what he does. And I just got, all right, I got to stay in this guy's shadow, be his, his twin here and absorb as much as I can for sure.
What will Jaguars fans be getting when Jack Kiser gets on the field?
Yeah, I think if you look at my 6 years at Notre Dame, like I was a heady football player, a leader, was able to, get people in the right place. But I think the big thing was like a big problem solver, right? You don't always get the right picture, the perfect picture. Someone might not be in the perfect position, but how do you fix things on the grass? And certainly when you're playing against really good opponents, they're going to be able to get, the advantage in some aspect, right? Well, how do you get that advantage back? And I think, I certainly the last couple of years, that's what I really hung my hat on, was making sure I put the guys around me in the best position and solve the problems. That way we can play at a high level.
All right, it's obligatory that we ask everybody about the Travis Hunter experience, right? I mean, you're talking about how hot it is out here at 8:30. Imagine going both ways, doing it, right? Like, what do you think when you see what he's trying to accomplish?
Yeah, I mean, it's been really fun. First off, right? Some days he's in your unit meeting, some days he's not. And he might not be in the unit meeting when we install a certain defense, right? And then next couple days, like you see him out here, and that call's called. And, he wasn't in there. Does he know it? Yep, he got it. You know what I mean? And so that's just, it shows that he's putting in the work to be able to be out there. And it's been really cool. I know during the night practice in the stadium, obviously he had a catch early in the game and stuff. And I'm kind of just, doing my thing, focused on my position, right? Like, locked in the game. And there was, a little timeout or something. I look over, and he's standing next to me in a white jersey. I'm like, wait, when did you switch?
Exactly.
He's like, I've been over here for a while. I was like, it's just it's cool to, know that someone's doing that.
If you played both ways, what would you play on offense?
Oh, my gosh. Well, if you were asking me a couple of years ago, I would say quarterback.
Okay, all right.
But, I mean, I was a triple option quarterback in high school. And so, maybe we could install a new offense.
You've come a long way, man.
Yeah, install a new offense, put in some reads, and I could do a little bit. But, no, I'll stick to the linebacker.
Right on, bro.
Have the vets put you to work yet? Have you had to carry pads, buy dinner, sing the alma mater, anything yet?
I mean, they've been really great to us, right? Like I said, they're mature, they're great people, great men. Of course, they're going to heckle us, right? Like, that's
Sure.
what they do. But, I'm on snack duty for the linebacker room. I've been, trying to supply whatever they want, whatever their wishes are.
Okay, what's the most requested snack that you get?
A lot of chips. A lot of chips, right? We're just simple carbs, keeping them good, but a lot of chips, because that's something, in those long meetings, you just need something sometimes to,
It's not like you're not out here burning them off, man.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
a lot of chips, whether that's, popcorn or whatnot,
Right,
it's been good.
Have you had a chance to see Jacksonville yet?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's been busy, right? During OTAs, pretty busy here, trying to learn the locker room, learn the playbook, and then certainly during camp, been really busy. Been out to the beach once or twice. We've done a little bit, but not as much as I'd want to.
No, that's a good answer, right? Because you've been studying. You don't have enough time to go sightseeing, and you will. I'm telling you, the longer you're here, you'll recognize so many of the players that have played for this organization have made Jacksonville their home, right? Like, we love it here, man. It's not, the bright lights of some places, but if you like the outdoors, if you love your football, it's a great city. It will embrace you if you give everything you got. And we, like I'm sure you do as well, hope that you guys turn into big-time winners as quickly as possible, man.
No doubt.
Well, we appreciate you coming by. Wish you nothing but success, hopefully for a very long career. 10 years from now, Tony will go, Jack, you remember that day?
Oh, yeah.
We sat outside the Miller Electric Center a decade ago when you were just getting started. But, man, we do appreciate you coming by and wish you nothing but success.
Awesome. Appreciate you guys having me on.
What's up, everybody? Fat Tony here. Thanks so much for watching 1010XL Jaguars on YouTube. Before you go away, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and be sure to check out our other team-specific channels on 1010XL's network on YouTube.